Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be a different video making some enchiladas, and this is the way I make the enchiladas. If you guys are interested in seeing how to make this, go ahead and keep on watching. So first we're going to start off doing the cabbage salsa that I like to add onto the enchiladas. And I'm just using coleslaw, and this is already shredded. And I'm gonna be using this is basically like jalapenos and carrot, and I'm gonna use this juice to apply it in the mixture that I'm gonna be making. And I'm also going to be using this Italian seasoning, which is kind of basically like oregano and like basil and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start off pouring this into my container. Then I'm gonna add in some jalapenos, and let's see, probably like 3 jalapenos, and then add some juice as well. Not too much. So once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and add in this Italian seasoning. And I don't really like measure things out. I just basically put as much as what I want in it. And I'm gonna take this cap and basically just mix all of it together. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and let this marinate, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and start off doing the salsa for the enchiladas. And I'm going to take 3 tomatoes, garlic, and this is about half an onion. And I can't remember what these chilies were called, but I'll go ahead and put it in the description. I'm going to try to find it. I'm going to try to find out what they're called for you guys. And these are chile japonés, and they're like little red chilies. So that's what I'm going to use for the sauce. And so we're going to go ahead and put the tomatoes in the pan. And then we're going to take these chilies right here. And that's how they look. I cannot remember at all what they're called. But so we're going to take these, and we're going to take off this part right here. Some people like to take out the like the seeds. But I like to have the salsa like super like spicy, so I leave them in. So I'm adding those. I'm probably gonna add in about 3 more. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and let that boil probably for like 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so now we're going to take our onions, and I kind of just broke them into like little pieces, and we're going to let that cook. Where I want to kind of like caramelize them a little bit. I like to do this just because I feel like it gives the salsa like a really good taste to it. So we're going to go ahead and cook the onions, and we're gonna add in the garlic. And this is just 2. The third one we're gonna put when we're blending the salsa. Alright, so now that our onions are nice and golden, we're gonna add the chile japonés, and we're gonna let that cook. These burn really quickly, so you want to be really careful and not have it too high on the stove. And you really want to just mix them and make sure they don't burn. I'm just gonna probably cook these for about like 3 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna let that cook for a little bit. And this is how our chilies and tomatoes are looking so far. Alright, so now that our chilies are cooking and our tomatoes are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and do the chicken legs. And we're gonna go ahead and season these, and I'm gonna season them with some salt, some chili powder, ground cumin, and some black pepper. And you can basically season the chicken however you want, but this is just how I like to season my chicken. So I'm gonna mix this. So we went ahead and added the chicken into our pan, and we're basically frying the chicken. And we have this on a low heat. Move this around. And we're basically gonna just fry this chicken and make sure it's really fried, and the meat is really crunchy. So we're gonna let this cook for a bit. I did turn the chilies off already. This is how you want them to look. Nice and golden onions. And also our chili is done as well as our tomatoes. So I went ahead and put in my chilies, onion, and the chilies that were with the tomatoes. I went ahead and put that in there. I also put in the water that was added into the pan that was cooking with the tomatoes and the chilies, and I filled it up to up here. I'm using this single smoothie blender because my blender broke and I haven't had a chance to go buy one, so I'm gonna probably have to do this one more time because I do have half of the chilies left. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out, and then we can continue with the salsa process. Okay, so now that I have the salsa blended out, we're gonna go ahead and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna add in some vegetable oil. We're gonna mix it. And you wanna add in as much water as you want, just because it is enchilada sauce, so this is the consistency that I wanted for the enchilada sauce. You can leave it as thick as you want, but for my enchiladas, I don't like having it too thick, so this is how I left mine. And then the only thing I'm gonna add in is some salt. And like I said in the beginning, I really don't measure things out. I just eye it out. This is how I always make the salsa, so that's how much I usually put in. And then I like to taste it after the 10 minutes and see if it's okay. And if it needs more salt, I'll just add a little bit more in. And this is how our chicken's looking. Nice and crispy. Alright, so we're going to start off with cutting the potatoes. And I went ahead and rinsed them out. So I'm going to cut them into basically really thin pieces, circular pieces. And I'm basically going to just cut them like this. What we're gonna do with these potatoes is that we're gonna fry them. So I'm just gonna season these with some pepper and some salt. Alright, so I went ahead and put in the potatoes in the same oil that we were cooking the chicken. And we're going to go ahead and let these cook and make them really nice and crispy. So now we're going to go ahead and go into the tortilla process. And we're going to take basically an uncooked tortilla. And this salsa is off right now. It's already ready. And I'm going to dip it in and then start cooking it. Alright, so now that we have it to how I want it to be cooked, we're gonna take this cheese, and this is cojeta cheese. And I basically put in that oregano basil seasoning that I have. And I'm going to put this in on top of the tortilla. And we're going to fold it. And basically that's what I'm going to do to every single tortilla. And this is how our enchiladas are looking so far. And this is our chicken. Alright, so now our potatoes are nice and golden, and we're going to go ahead and take these out. So they are super golden and crispy. Some sour cream, and this is the salsa that we prepared, and this is the cabbage salsa that we prepared in the beginning of the video. So I'm going to take my enchiladas. I'm going to add a piece of chicken and then a couple potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and put in the cabbage salsa on top of the enchiladas with jalapeno. I'm going to add in some sour cream. And I'm taking more of that salsa that we used for the enchiladas and just putting it on top of the enchiladas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like these types of videos. This is my first cooking video. If you do want more videos, just comment below on what you want me to make next, and I can try to make a video for that. I hope you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.